Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 7 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter linear functions. And the lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are find the slope from an equation, graph a line using slope, write a linear function, identify linear and non-linear functions. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 7 math. Let's just start with the lesson, that is find the slope from an equation. So basically you are given with an equation, you have to find the slope from the equation, right? Let's just start with the practice question, that is y equals negative 2 over 3x, right? That is the given equation. You have to find the slope. How do you find the slope? When you just have to compare the given equation with the general form of the equation, that is y equals mx plus b, right? You have to compare this equation with y equals negative 2 over 3x, right? So the one that is the coefficient of m is the one that is the coefficient of x is the slope. So the correct option is m equals negative 2 over 3. Got it? The correct option is negative 2 over 3. You have to compare the equation with the general form of the equation, that is y equals mx plus b. So the slope is negative 2 over 3, right? Let's just start with the test questions. So find the slope of the line y equals 3 by 2x minus 1 over 3. That is the equation. You have to find the slope. So you need to compare this equation with the general form of the equation, that is y equals mx plus b, right? The general form of the equation is y equals mx plus b. So the given equation is y equals 3 by 2x minus 1 by 3. So here is the m, that means the slope is 3 over 2. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? The correct option is 3 over 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line. So which is the correct option? You have to compare the equation with y equals mx plus b. So the one that is the coefficient of x is the slope, right? So the slope is, the correct option is 1 over 4, right? Find the slope of the line. So which is the correct option? The equation is y equals 4x minus 6. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 4, right? The slope is 4. Very good. Find the slope of the line y equals negative 1 over 3x plus 2 over 7. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is negative 1 over 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line y equals 8 by 3x plus 9 over 2. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 8 over 3. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Find the slope of the line y equals 9 by 7x plus 3 over 8. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 9 over 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line y equals negative 2 over 3x. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is negative 2 over 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line y equals 3 over 4x minus 8. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 3 over 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line y equals negative 8 over 3 8 over 3x plus 2, which is the correct option? The correct option is negative 8 over 3. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Okay, the next one is graph a line using slope. So basically when we are given the slope, we have to see how do we um, plot the graph, right? So start with the first example. Graph the line that has the slope 1 over 6 and includes the point 0, 2, right? First, you have to understand the slope. The slope is, the point is 0, 2 and the slope is 1 over 6, right? You are given the point. You are given the point 0, 0.06 and 0, 2 and slope 1 over 6, right? That is the slope you are given. Okay, first you have to plot a point 0, 2, right? X is 0, y is 2. Here is the point. Now you have to look for the slope 1 and 6. 1 means you have to move in the y direction. You have to move up 1 and right 6 because the slope is y over x, right? So that means you have to move y, 1 is positive, so you have to move up 1, and x is on the right hand side, so you need to move right. So when you have to move up 1 and then move 6 right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here is another point, right? You just have to join these point and make a straight line, right? I cannot make the straight line on the board, but I will. Okay, see here. This is the point 0, 2, move up 1 and move right 6, right? And then just connect these points and make a line. Here is the point. This point and this point. Just connect these points and make a line. Got it? So basically, when you are given with the slope and the point, just plot a point on the graph. The second thing is you need to understand the slope. The slope is change in y divided by change in x, right? So you have to, the numerator is the slope and numerator is the y value and denominator is the x value, right? So when you have the y value, you have to either move up or either down, right? If the y value is positive, you have to move up. If the y value is negative, you have to move down, right? Same thing you have to do with the x. If x is positive, you have to move right, and if x is negative, you have to move left. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, graph the, just start with the example. Graph the line that has the slope of 4 and the point 0.05, right? First, just understand the slope. The slope is 4. Got it? The point is 0.05 and the slope is 4, right? 4 over 1 it is. So, slope is change in y divided by change in x, right? So that means you have to move up 4 and right 1. Got it? So let's see 0.5 first. The point is 0.5. Here is the point 0.5, right? Then you have to move up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to, and you have to move right 1 and up 4. So here is the point that is when you move, like you can move the right 1 and up 4. This is the point you moved. You have moved 4 up. Got it? This is 1 and this is 4. So option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? The correct option is option number 2. Okay, the next one is graph the line that has a slope of 1 by 9 and includes the point 0.08. So the slope is 1 over 9 and the point is 0.08. So here is the point 0.08 and you have to move, that is change in y divided by change in x, you have to move up 1 and right 9, right? So that is the correct option. The correct option is option number 1. The correct option is option number 1. Graph the line that has the graph the line that has a slope of 1 by 2 and includes the point 4.4. So which is the correct option? The slope is 1 over 2 and the point is 4.4, right? So this isn't the correct option, right? Because here you don't have the point 0.44. 4.4. Here you also don't have the x's. This is the correct option because here is the point 0.44. You have to move up 1. You have to move up 1 and right 2, right? So option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Graph the line that has a slope of 7 and includes the point 0.00. So the point 0.00 means the line must starts from the origin, right? So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 2 is the correct option, right? Here is the line that passes through the origin. So option number 2 is the correct option. Graph the line that has a slope of 1 by 6 and includes the point 0, 2. So which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 2. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next one is write a linear function. So let's just start with the lesson. You have to write a linear function. Okay, so you are given with a graph. You have to write the linear function just by looking at the graph. So how do we write a linear function? You have to write an equation of the line in slope intercept form. That means you need to find the slope. You have to write down the equation in the slope intercept form, and the slope intercept form is this one: y equals mx plus b, right? So you need two things: slope and the b is the y intercept, right? Y intercept means the point where graph is touching the y axis. So here is the y intercept. The graph is touching the y intercept at negative 90. So the here is the y-intercept. You have to find the slope, right? So you have to see, just select any 2 points, right? Like this one, and any point you can select. So make a triangle like this. Here you have 2 and 2. That means the slope is 2 over 2 change in y divided by change in x. That means that is 1. So y equals m is negative 90x plus 1. Got it? The correct option is y equals negative 90 plus x, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Look at this graph. What is the equation of the line in the slope intercept form? So you have to find the slope and the y intercept, right? So what is the slope? The graph is starting from the origin, right? That means the y intercept is 0. Got it? The second thing is you have to find the slope. So just select any 2 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So the slope is 4 over 1, right? The y intercept is 0. So the correct option is y equals 4x, option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, the next one is, look at this graph. What is the equation of the line in slope intercept form? So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? The y-intercept is negative 300, right? And the slope is 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number 1, that is x minus 300 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 1, that is x minus 300. Okay, look at this graph. What is the equation of the line in slope intercept form? So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is x minus 3, option number 2 is the correct option, right? Because the y-intercept is negative 3 and the slope is 1. So the correct option is x minus 3. The correct option is option number 2, x minus 3 is the correct option. Oh, look at this graph. What is the equation of the line in slope intercept form? So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is x minus 100 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is identify linear or non-linear functions. The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? So how do we identify if we are given with a function? We just have to see if the function is linear or non-linear. So linear function is the one that has a that the graph of the linear function is always a straight line, right? So the given graph is a linear function, right? The correct option is linear function. Okay, let's just start with the test question. The graph that is not a straight line is the graph shows a function. Is the function linear function or non-linear function? So the graph is not a straight line, right? So that means this is a non-linear function. The correct option is non-linear function. It is right. The correct option is non-linear. The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? So which is the correct option? The graph is a straight line, right? That means that is a linear function. The correct option is linear. The graph is a straight line, so this is a linear function. Got it? The next one is the graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? So which is the correct option? The graph is not a straight line, right? That means the graph is a non-linear function. The correct option is non-linear function. The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Which is the correct option? The correct option is linear function. It is. The graph is a straight line, so it is a linear function. Okay, the graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Which is the correct option? Yes, the graph shows a straight line, so that is a linear function. The correct option is linear function. It is. The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is that is a non-linear function. The correct option is the graph is a non-linear function, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Which is the correct option? Yes, that is a non-linear function, right? The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Yes, the graph is a linear function. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Which is the correct option? Yes, linear function it is, right? The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Yes, that is again a linear function. The correct option is the graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Non-linear function it is, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. The graph shows a function. Is the function linear or non-linear? Yes, the correct option is non-linear function, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we're working on is linear functions, and the lessons we have covered today are find the slope from an equation, graph a line using slope, write a linear function, identify linear and non-linear functions, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So please ask if you have any questions. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.